WYGM FM 96.9 The Game Orlando, WYGM AM 740 The Game Orlando, Daytona, HD2 WJR Cocoa Beach Orlando, and iHeartRadio nationwide. Was that a lot to say?
An auctioneer would have been proud of you.
We've been here all morning. Jack, you've been here. We're here with Fast Jack Beckman, last year's winner in Funny Car, right here at the Gainesville GatorNationals.
And according to you, I'm special. I'm the special guest.
Our special guest, our short bus special guest.
Are you allowed to say that anymore?
Yeah, you can. Well, Jack, now you pointed it out. Now you got me busted. Anyway, Jack, you did a great job last season. How did the Arizona Nationals go for you?
Well, we lost second round, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Arizona, once in a while you get a race that is an outlier. Either it is unbelievably hot conditions and we don't have good data to go for it, and Phoenix was the polar opposite. It was so ridiculously cold there. TV can't capture that, photographers can't capture that. But when you go there, we just don't have the data. We stumbled in qualifying. We ended up 14th. We had to race tempo. This is number 3 qualifier.
Right.
I think just getting out of there with a round win was big. So then we decided to push our luck and stay Monday to test our new car. And the only silver lining is we decided to put an old body on it just in case.
And
guess what? Just in case came about on the 3rd run. Broken exhaust rocker arm, launched the body up in the air. Yeah, so when I came here yesterday for Q1, I tried very much not to think about what my last run prior to that was.
And you didn't put the Hellcat body on.
Well, we do have the Hellcat bodies for this year. Yes, all of our teams have those now. But when you go testing, it's a good idea to put your oldest, heaviest, ugliest body on there just in case.
Yeah,
and it is no longer our heaviest, ugliest body because it is now in 72 pieces.
Oh, Lord. 72. And how does that feel when you're in a funny car?
I don't recommend it.
Implodes.
Yeah, well, it doesn't implode. It explodes. And you are sitting in the center of that bomb. And unfortunately, I've been to that movie 7 times now, and it's always an unhappy ending. And that's where you know what? I called up Impact Racing that provides our safety equipment the next day. And I said, thank you, guys. Your stuff did exactly what it was supposed to do. Ruined the fire suit. From the outside in, not from the inside out. Yeah. You didn't get that joke there. Well, no, it burned it pretty good, but I had not a scratch on me. And
awesome.
And the other thing is I kept it off the wall. We didn't hurt the car. We did decide to go back to our older chassis for this race, but not for that reason. When we just came here to Gainesville, they had just resurfaced the track. It was hot and gooey yesterday, and we only had 3 test runs on the new car. And a lot of times they wanted a little different amount of clutch in, and we thought, let's not experiment. The variable right now is the racetrack. Let's go back to our old chassis that we have notes for.
So how have you done so far? Where'd you qualify?
We are solidly qualified 16th.
You know,
and I'm trying to put a real positive spin on that, Steve.
The funny thing is, Jack, I'm here with Fast Jack Beckman. We're here at the GatorNationals, and the funny thing is I got all a list of where everybody qualified. I did not get the money.
Oh, if you just go right to the bottom of the sheet, there's my name, big bold letters.
And TJ Zizzo was fast.
TJ Zizzo, well, actually, he's been top comes out 2 or 3 times a year and goes to the pole on Friday.
The funny thing is, we're really good friends, me and TJ, and I was in communication with him, for the past couple of months, knowing about how many times he was going to actually race this season.
When you say you're in communication with him, is that telegrams or telegraphs? You say we talk?
We talk. We text. Yeah. I was going to say text, but we talk, and I was trying to get him as part of the show, but he's going to come over. He'll probably be able to get about 45 after. And I was talking to him about, how come you're not running his full schedule? And he's telling me it's sponsorship deals. It's tough for you, too. It's tough for all of us, right?
Look at Tony Schumacher.
Yes.
And Larry Dixon. We had 2 winningest Top Fuel dragster drivers are on the sidelines.
Well, we're here. We're on Orlando. We're on iHeartRadio nationwide. I had Tony on 2 weeks ago before he didn't make Arizona and everything. And I was talking to him, and I said, Tony, since we're here in Orlando, maybe Orlando's Universal Studios or Disney or somebody could pick you up as a sponsor. Did anybody ever think of something like that? That would be awesome.
Well, yeah, we work pretty aggressively on sponsorship and marketing. And you take my teammate, Leah Pritchett, she's got a marketing degree, and she might be the best at it out of the Schumacher drivers, but our whole organization never stops looking, and a lot of it's timing. I'll give you, for instance, when I was a sportsman racer, I went up the food chain at Home Depot to look for sponsorship. They had a company-wide edict. They did not get involved. 2 months later, they lifted that edict, went into NASCAR. A lot of times, it's the people in the executive positions there, and a lot of times it's a company edict. 2 months later, things can change.
They did.
So you never stop knocking on those doors.
And that's amazing. That is amazing.
Probably smart on their part, too.
Well, you can go ahead and give plugs to your sponsors.
Yeah, let's talk about your sponsor.
Thank them.
Our car banner is the Infinite Hero colors on the side, and it's not a sponsor.
No.
What it is
Partnership.
is a lady with a huge heart and a successful business. Terry Chandler wanted to change lives. She'd already done this with the Make-A-Wish team, my teammate Tommy Johnson. She wrote the check to cover all the operating expenses, the car's banner, the colors and logos of those organizations, and all the money we raise goes backwards into those organizations. So not a dime you donate to Make-A-Wish goes to a race car, not a dime that you donate to Infinite Hero goes to a race car. Every dime that we raise goes back to changing injured veterans' lives. We do a deal with our car. I take 20 military-style challenge points in the car every run down the racetrack.
Cool.
If fans want a bitchin' souvenir, it's a $100 donation.
Awesome.
Every
How do
penny
they-
of that.
how do they do that?
They go to our pit area and sign up, or if they want to make the race, they go to hero.org and do the same thing. So to date, we started this program in late 2014. We've raised over $400,000 just with NHRA fans
That's awesome.
going up to us and saying, "I'd like to change a life."
Yeah.
We get to pick where our money goes. We get to meet the people whose lives we change.
Wow.
It is changing lives because a lot of these soldiers, my son is an Afghanistan veteran, he came back. He was a little scrambled up for a little bit, but he got better, and a lot of them never get better. They could use the help.
Well, the irony is these soldiers that are coming back with PTS or amputations or burns or paralysis, most of them never ask for help. We reach out to them.
That's awesome.
They don't want a handout. They don't want a pity. You know what they want? They want to get back to work.
They want to be normal again.
Yep,
Right.
they want to get back to whatever their normal is going to be from this point on.
Yep.
So what our job is to expedite that and to stand behind them and help them get whatever they need.
A great tribute on the side of your car the whole time. Now, how is your car running? You think you're going to bounce back from this?
Yeah, no,
17 hill?
we stumbled yesterday, but it was a hot track, and first run was driver error. I just didn't do all the things that a driver needs to do.
Really?
And then we overcompensated for that the second run, and went out there and smoked the tires. The track's going to be cooler today. Remember, it's a
Because
newly repaved
overcast.
surface. Exactly. It's not going to be as hot. So the combination of a cooler racetrack and more rubber down means that we all ought to be able to throw down a little bit harder today.
Well, we're talking with fast Jack Beckman, Schumacher driver here, funny car. Last year's winner here at the GatorNationals. Good luck this time, Jack. I know you're a busy guy. You just left one autograph session. We pulled you up here
Yeah.
to the tower. We're so glad you took a few minutes to come and sit with us, Lisa.
I want to let everybody know that they can go to gofastjack.com, read about you, and on there you quoted you want more success. How do you want more?
Yeah, how can you give more? Unless you get like 25
Tell me
championships.
this
Another
quote you're
champion.
reading.
It was on your page, so it just said,
Yeah, I did pretty
want
successful.
more success, and I'm like,
I've
wait a
read a
minute.
lot of things I supposedly
This year's
said
champion.
that I've read. Well, let me tell you this. When I go home in
This
my
year's
office, I've got a bookcase filled with trophies. And never in my wildest dreams as a kid coming to the races did I think I would have that many trophies. But as a
Oh, wow.
driver, you don't ever go, you know what? This is enough. You don't ever
No.
do that.
No, you want
The wonderful thing or the horrible addictive thing, however you want to look at it, is with this type of sport, there's always something higher to reach for. And John Force has won 16 championships.
That's right.
He didn't retire.
And
He's
he's
looking
not-
for the 17th.
It's not enough.
No,
He
it's
wants more.
never
No,
enough.
It isn't. But you're the success story. I like the fact that it's just like the racing nuts. We started in a little teeny studio, and this is our 20th year doing this. And Lisa and I, we come a long way from where we
Yeah.
started. And the blessings just keep coming. And I hope they do.
Yeah, no, I saw the Ferrari limo that drove you guys
No,
up.
it was the Lincoln MKS. That's all.
You go, let's be honest.
Yeah, all right, it was the Kia out there. Silver Kia.
Smart car.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah,
Jack.
thank
I don't
you.
want to take too
Get
much of
back.
your time. I know you got a lot going on. When you making your first pass after one?
Another thing, Fridays and funny cars go out first. We're the guinea pigs. Saturday we get to watch the dragsters run. Gets a little bit of data on the racetrack. We can watch some other cars go out there and see
Yeah.
how hard they push. So I think today's going to be a good day for us. But frankly, I don't really care about Fridays and Saturdays. I just want Sunday to be a good day.
Sunday's the day to come. All you guys that are listening to us in the Orlando area and Cocoa
Yeah.
Beach and all the other areas, you still got time to get out here to the GatorNationals.
Hey, I got a friend who's a huge drag race statistician, and he says, and he's never wrong, he says, today could prove to be the largest single-day attendance in drag racing
Wow.
history. How about
Really?
that? I
We-
just got goosebumps.
Well, it's the 50th anniversary.
That's
Well,
right.
this place is
Hey.
always full.
History.
Today it's going to be bursting at the seams.
Nice.
When we got here, what time? 8 o'clock, 7:30? It was
Yeah.
already packed. And Scott, our engineer, Scott, say something on the mic. Did you have a good time getting through the gate over there earlier today?
It was a lot of fun.
Now,
And-
wouldn't it be funny if his mic didn't work? When
Yeah,
he
he's the engineer, you know. Well, actually, he said, he had me on the cell phone, and he goes, I think that the police department wants to talk to me a little bit.
They're not happy with it. I do not think that they are very happy with the illegal U-turn and then the illegal turning that I
Yeah, who
did.
knew that silver key could go 85 miles an hour in the parking lot, huh?
I don't think he read the sign.
He said, it's not too friendly here. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I said, well, where'd you go?
I turned in where you told me to turn in, and they're like, hey, I gotta go to this. And they go, no, you got to keep going. I'm like, but I have a piece of paper that says, they're like, no, you got to keep going. And then, 10 minutes down the road, I'm like, all right.
Calling me, telling me I can't get the credentials.
Once the officer got off the hood of his car, everything was better than that.
I learned what that sport function on my car really means.
So that means Jack's going to agree with all of us. Get here early if you're going to come out to Gainesville. And plan to spend all day, because it's not like different racing events that you go to, where you spend a couple hours and you go home. No, this is an all-day affair out here at Gainesville, and every single ticket is a pit pass.
Yeah,
That's
people don't get that. I love talking to
I
the first-timers, and they say, I don't know why I waited this long.
Yeah.
TV's fine, but it can't do the sport
No.
justice. Doesn't smell the same, it doesn't shake the living room here, it doesn't pound
Yeah,
your
you don't
chest.
feel it.
But when
All
people
you
come out,
feel.
they're like, oh my God, I totally get it now. I'm addicted.
It's my first time.
It's her first
to the
time now.
NHRA.
We've been
I usually
to-
watch it on TV.
Not the same
So
thing
I'm
in
like,
person.
wow.
No,
yeah.
no, she hasn't seen the 12,000 horsepower crank up yet. Now, we've been to a lot of different tracks like Moroso and
Where they have the
Milwaukee,
jet engine.
and where they have the jet engines and stuff. But we have the winter one, but she didn't attend that.
Well,
so
to put it in perspective, Lisa, our fuel's $27 a gallon.
I would believe that.
At warm-up, we run the car at idle for 2
Wow.
minutes. At idle for 2 minutes, and we burn 5 gallons of fuel.
for 2 minutes.
Idling for 2 minutes.
Couple $100
How
just to
much
sit there.
does it suck down when you're going down the track?
Now, we burn 14 gallons on a run, but
Wow.
keep in mind, in that 4 seconds of acceleration, you don't
Yeah.
burn that much. We literally run for about 1 minute and 53 seconds, so you're burning a lot at idle.
Right.
But these things at full throttle will burn 85 gallons per minute of fuel flow. More fuel goes through our engines at full throttle than a 747
Really?
cruising at Mach
Wow.
0.9.
Wow.
Didn't know that.
Mind
That's a
blowing.
good fact.
Fast Jack Beckman's giving us some awesome facts over here. Well, congratulations on your
Yeah.
win here at the Gators last year. And we hope that you rebound from the 17th, starting position.
16.
Okay.
You know how I know I'm 16, Steve?
How?
Because there's only 16 funny cars.
I made you one more than actually. And if you guys still have time to get out here to Gainesville to the GatorNationals, go online, check it out. We gave away all the tickets, so we're not going to let you guys get free tickets unless Jack has some in his back pocket.
Well, you still got a full day, though. I mean, honestly, God, if you've never been to a drag race and you come out, it will change your religion.
And you can have a tailgate party out there.
There is a big
Oh, yeah.
bunch of tailgate party going on. And you can go meet Jack in person. He's not hiding in the trailer.
Exactly.
He'll come out and sign your
They don't
t-shirt
run
or
from
whatever.
you.
And he's a great guy.
When we get fans that are big on other motorsports, and I'm big on other motorsports,
We are.
Yeah, we like all motors.
they're actually blown away that they literally can walk to the back of our pit areas and be 5 feet away from our race cars and 2 feet away from us, and we get to talk to them and interact with them.
You
And
are the most friendly.
Well, and see, listen, the NASCAR drivers, they get in their car. Then they're in their car for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, they wanna get out.
We get in our car, we're in there for 15 minutes. Then we get out, we hang out with the fans. Then we warm the car up, we tow back up, we do it again. Our sport is very different.
Yes.
based-
And it's quick. I like that.
You like the quick one, huh?
I'm not even going to touch that one.
Okay, so we got to go to break anyway. Jack, thank you so much for coming on. We'll
Yeah,
come by the
thanks.
pitch. We're going to
Good
get some
luck.
autograph stuff for you for all the fans, so we can give you guys for weeks to come. Jack's going to give us some great stuff, and thanks so much for stopping
Yeah,
by.
here
Good
we
luck.
have a shirt for
Yeah, we
you.
got a shirt for you
And
since we asked you
continued
for stuff.
success to the racing night.
Yeah, thank
guys
you.
for having me on. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
We'll
it.
always have you on throughout
By the
the
way,
year.
I'm an extra medium.
That's an
Oh.
extra large, and don't
We
lie
have
about
one
your shirt
size.
size. You're a big guy. Where's my glasses? No, you can handle it.
Enjoy, guys.
We'll be right
Okay,
back with
thanks
more
a
Racing
lot.
Nuts right here on the Racing Nuts.
Radio now.
Thank you, Lisa.